Venga, vamos a ir por la puertita. Vale, ya nos deshicimos de toda esta chusma. Y ahora habría que ir a por el charlatán y a por el mercader ese, ¿no? Ah, mira, que hay más loot. No lo habíamos visto. Las potis. ¿Este sitio qué coño es? Almacenes antiguos. ¿Escalar? Está sospechoso, ¿eh? Podemos escalar esto, pero hay demasiada gente mirando. Eso es un allanamiento toda regla. Almacenes antiguos. Vale, este es el puerto. Capitán Vasco, dile al capitán que está listo para elevar ancla. Vale, eso es la misión principal. Guarida de maleantes. Encuentra la ropa de Constantin y llévasela. Vale. A ver, entonces es una misión. A ver si me entero yo de cómo es la cosa. Cambiar el seguimiento. Ah, vale, el secundario. Mercader, casa de herética, el charlatán. Mercancía de la guarida de la moneda, negocia con comerciante, casa herética, encuentra al contrabandista, el charlatán. Vale, pues no es una misión, contrato, no. A ver, pues entonces, ¿qué pasa? ¿Que no le puse el atuendo que tenía que llevar este hombre o cómo fue la cosa? Jugón de buena fortuna. Esta, vamos a equipar esta. Guardia de los amantes. Encuentra la ropa de Constantin y llévasela. Ya se la llevé, tío. A ver, pillamos una daguita y luego el martillo. Martillo este es el que usamos. La daga 189, mete la daga, Ennegrecida. Pero yo no puedo usar dagas, ¿no? Punto insuficiente de agilidad. Claro. Ahí está la cosa. Pues no entiendo por qué no me ha contado como que le he puesto a este hombre la ropa. Porque esta es la que lleva él, ¿no? Jugón de buena fortuna. ¿Me faltará algo a él? Bandido. Para llevar la suya. Guantes viejos de Serene. No, los guantes llevan lo suyo, vamos. Botas también. Collar, nada. Sombrero del suyo. Son regalo de madre. Pluma magnífica. 180 y esta. No, si la que lleva está de puta madre, así que no entiendo yo. Ah, vale, ya se me completó. Perfecto. Pues vamos al charlatán. Y ya decía yo, tío, me lo seguía marcando y digo, coño, entonces no me ha contado. Tenemos 127 de espacio, venga, para la saca. Tenemos bastante munición. ¿Y esto? Usar mesa de trabajo, lol. Y si la artesanía te permite mejorar armas y armaduras, la ciencia te permite crear pociones y trampas. Necesitas conocimientos para poder usar el taller. Para obtenerlos, invierte puntos en los talentos deseados, utiliza ciertas piezas de equipo o compañeros que te otorguen una bonificación. Cada punta de talento desbloqueará fórmulas nuevas. Además, necesitarás ingredientes que se pueden comprar o encontrar mientras exploras. Vale, lo típico. Bueno, pues esto de momento no estamos en ese punto. Algo loteable a la vista.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malichor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malichor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malichor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malichor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
The speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
Sí, eso.
We had a word with him. I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Eso iba a decir yo, que tiene un discurso muy currado, ¿eh? Muy trabajado. Como todos los gañanes.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Vale, efectos
Are there any
secundarios.
nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
A su carro. Tiene que estar aparcado por aquí al lado. Vale, por aquí no se puede entrar. Ah, mira aquí. Estas páginas están cubiertas por una letra pequeña y casi ilegible, resultados de experimentos, observaciones de pacientes y símbolos incomprensibles, pero la complejidad de algunas fórmulas no deja lugar a dudas. El autor era un verdadero alquimista y sin duda un gran experto. Dice, el alquimista raro de la Alianza que alquiló una habitación en el piso de arriba nos pidió específicamente que no la limpiáramos durante su estancia. Ese viejo estúpido no querrá que le rompamos algún frasco o algo, así que déjelo en su posilga, el cliente siempre tiene la razón. Oh, nivel 2, maravilloso. Si me ha quedado algo por aquí. Saquear, monedas, poción, trampa de veneno, jugón bordado de tal. La saqueira. Pues entonces, esta gente que se estaba haciendo pasar entonces por el alquimista. Se lo petaron y ahora se están lucrando a base de agüita. Chiquita picaresca. Este feo también no tendrá nada que ver.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Mostrarle el remedio que
I
vende.
happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Vale, la taberna. Oh puta. Mira, aquí hay para lotear. Tu zorrito el tío, Cabronazo. Hostia, aquí hay bastantes cosas que lotear, De juego se lotea gustísimo. A ver, vamos a mirar el mapita que... Uff, joder, estamos lejísimos, Negocio con el comerciante. Bueno, vamos a esta pues. A ver, por aquí no es. Entonces, por aquí.
The merchant is there.
¿Está el mercado de dónde? Ah, vale, está aquí, está aquí.
Good day, my lady.
Hostia.
I'll be of service.
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Vale, más
Your master has
instrucciones.
apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Ahorita.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Vale, podemos usar carisma, amenazar con la cárcel, 50% de probabilidad de intuición, ofrecer un soborno. ¿Y este 1? ¿1% puede ser? No, pone 1 nada más. Ofrecer un soborno, amenazarlo.
I'm certain we can come to an
Éxito al utilizar intuición.
You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight off your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give you the merchandise, my master will still demand the price you're supposed to pay me.
Not if you were robbed. By pure chance. I mean, it could happen to anyone. What if the guards leave a little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of him face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus, my eyes will grow weary-like.
Not just yet. You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Maravilloso. A ver, una cosa. Encuentra al charlatán, casa herética, encuentra al contrabandista, mercancía de la guardia robada, e informa al contramaestre del cuartel de la guardia de la moneda de Serena. Vale. Mercader, capitán vasco, dile al capitán, encuentra al contrabandista. Encuentra al contrabandista, dile al capitán, está listo, capitán vasco. Taberna, encuentra el charlatán. Vale, vamos aquí. Que te ganas de cazar a ese cabrón. Jugando con la salud de la peña, hijo puta ese. A ver, ¿dónde está esa taberna? ¿Aquí qué pasa? ¿Y esta gente? Me gustó la forma de entrar, ¿eh? Monedas de oro, 7.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Can I pour you anything? It's you. I didn't recognize you, my scruffy young pup. You put this place to shambles last night.
I am quite sorry about that. I'm afraid I let the festive spirit get the better of me.
Better of you. You broke everything. If you think for a second that I'm...
Come on now. Don't be angry about such trivialities. I'm certain we can make amends. Now, what can I do? The contents of this pouch should be worth your forgiveness. What do you say?
Forgiven and even forgotten, your lordship. Whatever can I do for you?
Qué rápido, ¿eh?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Oh, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Teer Fradee.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
I need to be off.
Hostia, pues si hay un bichaco de esos ahí en el muelle, habrá que crujirlo, ¿no? Vale, a ver, por aquí hay escaleras. Efectivamente, que hay escaleras.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
Vale. No, se ve que los NPCs de este juego no son como los de otros, que... Los colchones aquí dicen mucho de lo que... del uso de esta sala, ¿eh? Vale, pues está claro que por aquí no es. ¿Tendrá una parte de arriba entonces? ¿O esta es la salida? Efectivamente, habitaciones de arriba. Esto es la cocina. Esta cerradura. Esta cerradura aquí, nada, no tenemos llave. Esto, lo otro. Ya, a mi gente, cuando se me empieza a trabar la lengua, ya se nota que tengo sueño. Yo creo que hacemos esta misión y lo vamos dejando ya, que hemos avanzado bastante y para ser el primer capítulo está de puta madre. Recogemos. Esa cerradura no tenemos idea. Nos hace falta alguien que abra la cerradura, ¿eh? ¿Alguno de estos podrá? Un segundito. Más información. No. No es como otros juegos. Por ejemplo, tipo Neverwinter Night, Dragon Age Inquisitor. No, que tú le das a abrir y directamente el compañero, si puede abrir la cerradura, te la abres, ¿sabes? No tienes que ordenarlo. Mira quién tenemos aquí.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce. And he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
¿Qué dice? ¿En serio? Vamos a ver.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
Pues la verdad es que ahora estoy dubitativo, ¿eh? Porque, a ver, afuera hay gente esperándolo para darle una buena una buena mantapalo. Pues la verdad es que este tío no me inspira confianza, la verdad. Pero quizás diga la verdad. Porque todos los documentos que encontramos fuera eran un alquimista de verdad. A no ser que lo hayan matado y se hayan hecho con todo el material, pero no creo, ¿no? No tiene pinta de eso. Hombre, lo correcto es arrestarlo. Lo correcto sería arrestarlo porque ha estado usando a la gente de cobaya para probar sus potis y tal. Pero ha sido por el, ¿no? Vamos, con una buena finalidad. Pero bueno, que los medios no justifican. Es que todo depende de cómo vayamos a jugar la partida. Si vamos de legales, pues tendríamos que arrestar a este tío. Si vamos un poco de... Mira, le voy a ayudar.
help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Pues vale, parece que esa gente está ahí dispuesta a darle una samanta palos a este tío que vamos. Coño, ¿y no puedo reventar con este o qué? No. Joder, qué útil es esa skill, ¿eh? Pero de siempre. Yo siempre, por lo general, suelo jugar pícaro en los juegos de rol. No solo por el tema de abrir cerraduras, evidentemente, sino por los ataques furtivos, el tema del sigilo. Me gusta más ese tipo de juego. Aunque también suelo jugar con guerreros, ocasionalmente con magos, pero no salgo de ahí, entre pícaros y guerreros. Entonces quería jugar con el pícaro, pero hasta que no vea lo efectivo que es, no me voy a decidir. De todas formas, más adelante podemos ponerle talentos en forzar cerraduras y detectar trampas, etc. Perdón. Y arreglamos el asunto.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you are angry.
Me? It's not money I want! That charlatan tried to poison us! I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high! And you too, if you're an accomplice!
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped! He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
Intuición. Mencionar un efecto secundario horrible. Ofrecer una compensación. Vamos a usar la intuición.
And so you plan on waiting
Éxito.
here? I do not advise that. All of you drank one of those potions, am I right?
You're right, we did. Tasted of death. I did nothing for me ulcer.
As for me, I only drunk a few drops. And my tooth is aching more than ever.
Alas, you need only drink a mere drop for it to provoke paralysis.
Paralysis?
A terrible side effect. The symptoms appear sooner or later. No one is spared from them.
What? Are we doomed then?
Everyone is. Except, of course, those going to see a doctor to receive the antidote.
What are we gonna do? The doctor costs a fortune. We're all gonna end up like statues.
Listen to me, everyone. I know a good doctor that will help us. Come on, follow me!
That charlatan will just have to wait to get what's coming to him.
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
De forma discreta. Encuentra la forma de salir de la taberna de forma discreta. Pues tendremos que pedirle la llave a este, ¿no?
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Su negocio, nada.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Vale, entonces... Vamos a buscarlo al tío. Ya la... Ah, no, era aquí. Ya la gente se fue.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You were free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, my lady. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Voy a informar al embajador de la alianza. ¿Este libro? Dice, carta de un alquimista de Al-Sad. Me entristece enormemente saber que no ha encontrado la paz que esperaba en Serene. Desde su partida de la academia, la situación es deplorable. Aquellos a los que acusó ahora se comportan como si las reglas no se aplicaran a ellos, y realizan múltiples experimentos cuestionables. Y no hay nada que podamos hacer en el resto excepto intentar pasar desapercibido. Espero de verdad que acabe encontrando un lugar en el que pueda estar en paz. Su amigo... Pues tenía razón el tío, ¿eh? Tenía razón, algo me decía. Volver directamente a la embajada de Alianza del Puente. Venga. A ver qué nos dice este tío.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
Hablar del charlatán, preguntar sobre... del charlatán.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Enfrentarte a él por su mentira. Encubrir la vida del alquimista.
He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Teer Fradee. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Maravilloso. Es que, a ver, ¿qué ganamos enfrentándonos a él? Nada. Enemistarnos y ya está. Y aparte es un asunto personal, por lo visto, así que... Y el otro encima actuaba por una buena causa. Con lo cual, por cierto, subimos a nivel, si no me equivoco, y no hemos subido los... ¿no? Puntos restantes, 1. Vale, estos son las dos ramas. Dice, armas blancas de una mano. Permite utilizar armas blancas de una mano. Ataque básico, ataque rápido, control izquierda, ataque desequilibrante, patada, que no inflige daño pero desequilibra mucho. Ataque furioso, Q, golpe asegurado. Armas pesadas de una mano. Permite utilizar armas pesadas hasta... Permite colocar mezclas alquímicas en el suelo que explotan cuando se acerca a un enemigo, inflige daño a todos los enemigos, trampas y armas de fuego. Ah, vale, ya tenemos esta aprendida. Bomba, armas ungidas, rodar. Ah, rodar, hostia. Unas blancas de una mano. Taxi, anillo de magia divina, lanzamiento vital, agotamiento de relámpago, estallido de la sombra, tormenta, curación mágica, armas pesadas de 2 manos, ira. Vale, lo de forzar cerraduras entonces es de clase o qué. Vamos a ponerle otro puntaco aquí. Perfecto. Pero espérate, a ver, nos faltan cosas, ¿no? Nos faltan cosillas aquí. Ya tenemos esto. Cambiar de arma. Establecer habilidades, cristal de memoria. Ah, vale, de puta madre, podemos resetear el tema, vale. Cojonudo. Ah, vale, aquí ya están atributos. No tenemos, y aquí tal, carisma. Vale, solo teníamos eso. Bueno, a ver qué nos queda, gente. Nos queda cuartel de guardia de la moneda, informar con el contramaestre de la guardia de la moneda de Serene. Pues vamos aquí, que es lo que nos queda. Y pirarnos, básicamente. Aquí no habíamos entrado.
Lady de Sade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished yet.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Teer Fradee as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Joder. Y tú trapillas hasta la guardia, trapilleando.
It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Hostia, ¿le puedo vender toda la porquería que tengo encima? Vender, florete. Cojonudo. Que estamos, vamos, hasta arriba de... Vale, equipo, mano, venga. Sobre todo esto es lo que pesa. Bota, venga. Por carajo, no hay una forma, no hay una tecla para venderlo directamente, tío. Estar aquí cliqueando como se normal. A ver, para vender o comprar un objeto aquí. Para vender o comprar un objeto, haz doble clic sobre él. Ah, vale. Esto ya es otra cosa ya. Y esto también. Vale, de puta madre. Pluma mágica. Vale, pues ya... Sí, pero espérate, viejo lobo. A ver qué tiene estudio. Oh, hachitas, oh, hombre, amazing, Demasiado grande, tío. Mandoble, no, demasiado, tío. Masa de 2 manos, no. Un sable está bien todavía, pero... Ya tenemos uno. Esto es lo que sí estaría de puta madre. 156. Mete más el martillo que tenemos, que es meter 128. Y esto mete 156, un poquito más que el martillo. Está, aturdir 115%, ¿eh? Cuesta 64. Pero estos equipos chusta que no merece la pena. Hostia, este mosquete sí que... Trabuco de casa. ¿Cuánto tenemos de pasta? ¿Dónde está la pasta? Aquí, 472. Parece un poco... Pero el trabuco es muy bueno, ¿eh? Mosquete corto. Aturdir 456%. ¿Y de ropa que lleva? Pues creo que este casquito nos vendría de puta madre, ¿eh? El sombrerito, ¿eh? Eso sí. Manos... Nada. Mira, capa no tenemos, por ejemplo. Capita, que no tenemos. Collar. Medalla de sol. Vale, esto es lo que no nos hacía falta. Y luego, quizás un jugoncito de estos, curioso. Un de bordado de marqués. Y venga, nos pillamos este. Ah, vale, ya lo tengo equipado, de puta madre. Puntos insuficientes de voluntad. ¿Qué dices, tío? ¿Qué dices? Me acabo de gastar la pasta en esa mierda, tío. Y no puedo, no me había fijado. Sombrero de descubridor. Todavía es otra cosa, ¿eh? Hostia, me encanta, ¿eh? Me encanta el vestuario de... Está muy guapo, ¿eh? A ver, vendemos esto. Espérate, que quiero vender el equipo. El collar no lo vamos a dejar y esto sí que lo vendemos. Vale, ahora perfecto. Ahora habría que buscar la forma de meter eso ahí. Vale, vamos por aquí. No tenemos nada para craftear, así que almacenes antiguos. Barrio del puerto. Vale, no sé, ahí por lo visto hay peña... Vino.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's niece. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Teer Fradee. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, Could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Vale, pedir ayuda con la mercancía, pedir permiso para abordar. Para el grumete.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Miss Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Vale. Pedirle ayuda con la mercancía. Me da a mí que no antes de ayudarlo con este tema del grumete. Permiso para abordar. Preguntar sobre el
Have you
eje.
seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Vale. A ver sobre qué más le podemos preguntar sobre los nautas.
A little about your guild.
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is sea-born. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Teer Fradee.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Teer Fradee?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land, and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
Vale.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city. It holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Vale. Permiso para abordar, pedir ayuda con la mercancía. Marcharte.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a Captain Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Vale, bueno. Tendríamos primero que hablar con los colegas de este tío, con Flavio y no sé quién. No sin antes lotear aquí. Qué bien, ahí está la ciudad, ¿eh? Almacenes nautas, ¿vale? Dice, zonas controladas por otras facciones. Esta zona la controla una facción distinta a la tuya. Hay algunos lugares a los que tienes prohibido entrar. Un atuendo torso de la facción te permitirá engañar a los guardias. También puedes intentar entrar haciendo uso del sigilo, pero si te descubre algún guardia, se producirá una respuesta violenta y tu reputación con dicha facción se verá afectada. Hostia, tío, o sea que a partir de aquí... Igual podemos conseguir unos uniformes o los compañeros de él. Esos son todos marinos. Bueno, de todas formas, esta parte ya la dejamos para el día siguiente, ¿vale? Para el siguiente episodio. Espero que les haya gustado, gente, que se lo hayan pasado bien, que les guste el juego. Y ante todo, bueno, la verdad es que me recuerda un poco al Dragon Age Inquisitor, de los maestros del gremio de Bioware. Y esta gente, la verdad que, por lo menos hasta el momento, la historia está siendo muy inmersiva, muy interesante. Y la verdad que tiene un buen ritmo. Así que la verdad que del juego este espero mucho. Y nada, espero que nos veamos en el siguiente episodio, de que vaya bien la semana, descansen, un abrazo y nos vemos. Chau, 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 chau.